Hello. I thought I'll share one basic self-maintenance tip. I may have said this in another video, I'm not so sure. But there's no harm in listening to this again and again and again because it's as basic maintenance as brushing your teeth. And this is something that everybody should be practicing and can be practicing. And that is to close your eyes and notice what is the symmetry between your left and right sides of the body. To notice if the left and right sides seem equal, yeah, or do they seem one is more heavy than the other, or one is more softer than the other, or one is feeling more shorter or longer than the other. There could be different variations of it. Another one is noticing if there is a balance between the front part of your body and the back part of your body. Yeah, the front and the back. Sometimes you may not be able to feel anything about your front of the body, or sometimes you may think that there is no back side, or one may seem more heavy, or variations, different variations. To notice if you can see a balance between the front and back. And then to notice how is the top of your body and the bottom, which is below your sole, below your foot sole, yeah, the soles of your feet. Keep checking between the two and see if they seem where you think they are, or do they seem longer, further away, or do they seem shorter than you have been thinking about with your eyes closed. And do they seem balanced? Do they seem alike? Or is there any difference? Or do they seem odd? Does it feel like your top of the head and your bottom of the feet? Or does it seem odd? Like, does it seem foreign? Similarly, left and right, front and back. Does it feel like your body? That is very important because you might have, if you're having infections, if you have energy, what I would call as energy intrusions, and or I would call what needs there may be a certain impinging onto your system, which is not yours but somebody else's, or something else from the environment, or anything of the sort. Then it might seem a little foreign, like it may seem you may not feel like yourself. Then you need to do some more maintenance, which I make available through my work. We can have a dialogue. We can discuss further on how we can do that. But first, it is important to notice how it is, and then you would know. It's like you're growing a plant. So you should first know how the plant is growing, and then you can know if you need to make any corrections, if it needs more sunlight, if it needs more water, or what it needs, right? Similarly, so this is to check how are you, and then you can do what is needed to bring back the balance and come into balance. So yeah, so it is left, right, front, back, top, bottom, and another one is inside, outside. How do you feel inside your body, and how does the world seem outside your body? With your eyes closed, does it seem very foreign, or how does it feel inside your body with your eyes closed? Like, how is your internal world? And then open your eyes, or check if it's in sync with how you've thought the world to be outside. Is there a sync between the internal and external worlds? And if one seems more attractive than the other, to see what is required to bring a balance between the two. Otherwise, you could get lost in either. You could get lost either in the external world or get lost in the internal world. So it's important to bring a balance, to bridge a gap, find a common ground. Now, once you do this with your eyes closed, once you have a basic understanding of how's your world, so to speak, with your eyes closed, stand in front of a mirror and check if with your eyes closed, what you see with your eyes closed matches that with your eyes open as a reflection in the mirror. So that would give you an additional reinforcement that what you think and what you see matches. Okay? So that's basic maintenance. So this is more like a status check. This is about what you see and what you, with your eyes closed, with your eyes open. And then again, you may check with your, with what you can hear. Are you hearing things that is really there? Or sometimes you could, if there is different kinds of what I would call as pollutions, energy pollutions, then there might be a buzzing sound, there could be different kind of things that, or you could feel stuffy, congested. So there may be differences between the internal hearing and external hearing. So these are some things that you could do to check how is your system, is it clean, safe, is it infected, how is your immune system. You could definitely gauge how is your immune system by this. So check in, and we can talk further if you like, for the clarity on how to do this. So this is a little bit of the work that I do in maintaining health, in maintaining you being you, because it's very important. Because very often we are living amongst many kinds of gadgets. We are living in crowded places. It's very easy to get lost in the crowd and lose our individuality, or we could get so dependent that we don't know how to be individuals, how to take care of ourselves, because we may be getting so much caught up in a dependent system. So that there may not be many people who are talking about ideals. There may not be many people talking about what it is to, or how it is that you can become your best version. Or there may not be many people talking about how to maintain yourself so that you can become the best version of yourself. And there is one more part to it. There may not be many people talking about how to become your soul's best version as your purpose for existence, for in fulfilling why you've come into existence. And most importantly, if you've heard about the theory of rebirth through several lifetimes, that the soul is eternal, and it's like every lifetime is more like a life day, then there's the idea of what will have your soul current existence be the best version of it that it has ever been born as before. So that it's like, like we have every day, there is an encouragement to become a better version of you every year on year, every month on month, every week on week, and day by day. So that way, similarly, how can you be the best version of your soul this lifetime than you were in any previous? And how do you bring that about? Okay. So I'm also speaking in the interest of all of this. So if interested, contact me. In fact, I would encourage you, I would say, please contact me and we'll get this talking, because I don't hear many people talking in these terms, or about the how to go about making this available, or how to facilitate this. Thank you for listening. Basic maintenance. When you're brushing your teeth, when you're in front of the mirror, you could do this balancing exercise: left, right, front, back, up, down, inside, outside. Inside, outside, I would encourage you to do after brushing, before your breakfast. That would be nice, because you're fairly not so focused on food, and maybe more empty enough to appreciate something. Yeah, go outside, stand under the sun or something, and then check inside, outside. That may give you a more widened horizon. Okay, so thank you for your interest. Thank you for listening.